Sketch the set of points in the complex plane that satisfy this. And this one means the distance of z from 2i. So I'm going to put the point 0, 2 on my diagram. For this one here, rewrite it as z take away 1 take away 3i. If you think about re-expanding that, you get this. So this is the distance of z from 1, negative 3. So here's 1, negative 3. And we know it's going to be the perpendicular bisector of here. Let's just draw it on for now. But that drawing really, if you think about this question being 3 marks, is only worth 1 mark. So we need some detail. And I would have thought that the least of the details would be this one here. So we need the midpoint of 0, 2 and 1, negative 3. Well, that's at a half, negative a half. And I think that would give me another mark. And I want to put at least the y-intercept on here. Well, think about the gradient between those 2 points. Difference in the y's over difference in the x's is negative 5. So the gradient of our line would be 1/5. And it goes through a half, negative a half. So y equals mx plus c. So negative a half is going to be 1/5 of a half, add c. So that's going to be negative a half equals a tenth plus c. So c is going to be negative a half, take away a tenth. So I'll put 10 instead of a tenth. So 1/10. And that's going to be negative 5 over 10, take away 1 over 10, which is minus 6 over 10, which is negative 3/5. So this is at 0, negative 3/5. And I think we've got enough detail on there that we'll definitely get the 3 marks now. So here we have the modulus of arg z take away pi by 4 is less than or equal to 3/4. So that means that arg of z take away pi by 4 must be greater than or equal to negative 3/4 and less than or equal to 3/4. Think about a number line here going from minus 3 pi by 4 to 3 pi by 4. Everywhere in between here, the modulus would be less than 3 pi by 4. So add pi by 4 to both sides, and we get negative pi by 2 is less than or equal to arg z, which is then less than or equal to, so 3 pi by 4, and we're going to add pi by 4 to that, and that is going to end up being pi. So we've got the mod z is less than or equal to 3 as well, so we need a circle, and we must indicate the radius of that circle. Think about the fact this is 4 marks. We've got to get some detail on here. And we've just worked out the arguments. So there and there. And we want to be in between those. So we need to shade 3/4 of the circle. Write a definition to describe the set of points shaded below. So, if we consider here, look at what the centre is, we can see the inner circle here has a radius of 2. And here, we can see that the outer radius must be 3. We can see that by looking directly across to here. So let's think about this circle. Mod of z take away negative 3 minus 2i, we know that has to be between 2 and 3. But also note this cutoff here. So we don't have anything above the axis. In other words, no positive values for the imaginary part. So we can say that the imaginary part of z has to be less than or equal to 0.